Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy Gaze. Coming back at you with another little yap session. Today we're gonna do something different. Instead of me playing the game and yapping, we're just gonna yap regularly. I might throw up some gameplay on the background, which I probably will. But essentially today what we're gonna talk about is the state of Call of Duty right now as we speak. So some of you do know, some of you don't know. I'll pull it up on screen right now. That Call of Duty, what is it? Season 2 or season 3 got delayed for another essentially like 2 weeks, right? So I think, in my opinion, this is a good direction. You know, some people are upset. You know how them, brain dead trolls are going to be. They're just going to troll the whole time. They really don't care. The people who actually genuinely do care about the game and the way the game is going, I honestly believe that Warzone should be a standalone thing, and I think Warzone shouldn't even be in talks with like season stuff when it comes to Black Ops 6. Because I'm a big multiplayer person. If some of you do know, I play a lot of ranked. I play a lot of multiplayer. It's what I love. I love multiplayer. I'm not a big Warzone player. I barely play it alone. I've been learning on how to play alone, essentially solo squads and stuff like that, because I used to do it in Apex. So I'm like, fuck it, I can do it in this. But essentially, I don't think I can. The game is just really weird. It's filled with people who, the YY spinners. You got the 4 stacks, 3 stacks. Now the stacks, I'm not a big fan. I don't really care that much because it's like, trying to enjoy the game with your friends. But also sometimes it can be like, what are you guys doing? My favorite thing is when people get mad at the game and they go and they say, oh, well, I spent $100 on this game for this game to be shit. You spent $100 or however much you spent on Call of Duty to play the free version of the game. Let me say that one more time. You spent $100+ or however much you spent to play the free version of the game. Okay? Now, granted, I will say the cheater problem is an issue. Stuff like that is an issue. But if some people don't use their brain, people don't use common sense in the real world, and they don't put 2 and 2 together and understand that when you play a free-to-play version of a game, you're going to run into more cheaters. When you do stuff like that, you're going to run into the craziest amount of cheaters ever. And then Xbox want to put the game on Game Pass and make it free, so now you see even more cheaters. When they did that, I knew from day one that amount of cheaters were going to be insane. And remember when they put that out there, man? Oh my gosh. Modern Warfare 3 was unbearable for a whole week or two until they figured it out. I'm talking multiplayer pubs had cheaters. Freaking ranked was filled with cheaters in every level. Every skill breaker had a cheater. And then Warzone, there was cheaters everywhere until they fixed it. But you can make the argument that some free-to-play games have a better anti-cheat. But when you bring up those other free-to-play games, you got to understand, you're talking Valorant that has one of the highest, what is it? Ever since it came to, esports, which makes $1 billion or $1 million per event. So they make straight money compared to Call of Duty. And people would just sit here and be like, well, Call of Duty's been around for longer. Yeah, but when your esports is as big as Valorant, you're not comparing these two games. They're in 2 different leagues. Same for Fortnite. Those are 2 different games, and both of those games are in 2 different leagues compared to Call of Duty. So I will say the anti-cheat does need to get better, but honestly, I'm ready for Warzone to drown out, bro. I am a firm believer that Modern Warfare 2019 was the downfall of Call of Duty. The downfall of Call of Duty. Because let's be honest, when Modern Warfare 2019 came out, I'm pretty positive it had the lowest amount of player count. It had a high player count off the rip, but later down the road, it started declining. It was terrible. Gameplay was terrible. Maps were terrible. Guns were terrible. Everything about that game was terrible. Like, who in their right mind remasters the entire great series to what it is now? And it's terrible. It's so bad. What came after that? I think it was Cold War. No, it wasn't. Was it Cold War? I think it was Cold War after Modern Warfare 2019. I think it was Cold War. Terrible. Then it was Vanguard. Actually, Cold War was all right. With the amount of time Treyarch had with making a new game, it was all right. I will say the campaign was pretty good. Zombies was good. Me and my friend actually went back and played the zombies right before Black Ops 6, and I had a lot of fun. Multiplayer, low key slept on. It was a good game. Wasn't fully finished, but it was a good game. Vanguard, I didn't play it. I think I played like the beta, the 2v2 beta, and I was like, I'm not playing this shit. Um, so I skipped Vanguard. Then I played like maybe the early beginning of Modern Warfare 2. I think I played for like maybe a month or two, and I was like, this game's dog shit. Had barely any movement at all. There was just nothing going on in Modern Warfare 2 at all that excited me. And it's not even excitement. Like, the game was just bad. Like, it was so bad. It's insane how bad the game was. It was just terrible. Just didn't like it. And then Modern Warfare 3, I will say, when it comes to Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, it was good, but it wasn't, in my opinion, where it needed to be. It was a little offhanded, I guess. Could have been better, but it was still good. They really focused on it. It shows that in Modern Warfare 3, their main focus was Warzone, which is, you know, understandable. You would rather want to focus on your big stuff at the time. The maps, the rotations, the stuff like that was really really fun. I will say once again, I barely played that game alone. I've always played with friends. I can't stand Warzone alone. It's probably one of the worst BRs I've played alone. Essentially, I don't care what. Well, I know it has came out that a lot of bigger streamers and stuff like that VPN, and when you watch them and then you try to do what they do in your gameplay, it's two different games, and it's the most funniest thing ever. Because it's like, man, I don't get these dudes who are like, who are barely shooting back, can't hit a shot to save their life, but then you go and do it. Your first game on, you're playing against the Avengers. You got Captain America, Black Panther, Thor, Iron Man, Spider-Man swinging you, turn around. It's literally just insane playing like alone in your own lobbies. So I can understand why they VPN, but also at the same time, I think Warzone should just die. I really think, so, because it will help them focus on the bread and butter of Call of Duty, which is multiplayer, whatever, like zombies mode or whatever they got going on. Let me tell y'all something, man. I think it will be. I think it'll be the best COD in a while. Me personally, I think Black Ops 6 is the best COD we've had since Black Ops 4. That's just my opinion, but I think genuinely we should just let Warzone die out, man. Some things aren't supposed to last. Maybe let Warzone stay at Warzone 2. Slowly just update it here and there. Nothing crazy. Because other than that, man, it's ruined Call of Duty, and it's ruined a lot of you guys' brains. It's not worth it. It's really not. Everyone uses the exact same gun. There's no diversity anywhere in Warzone, because it's like one gun's better than the other gun, or this gun's terrible, that gun's terrible. Now in multiplayer, you could say the same thing, but not really, because you can somehow make it work. The Tonto it's getting beaten by the Jackal or the C9 or the PP 919 or something like that. But you can make it work. Like, there's fights where you be like, oh, okay, I just can't be this close, or I can be a little bit distant. You know what I'm saying? Warzone, that's not the case, bro. You're getting fucking 4-man gunned by Cyphers or the brand new gun that just dropped. And that's the problem with Warzone, honestly, is the loadouts. Loadouts is a big, 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 big problem when it comes to when it comes to Warzone, because why in the world, especially ever since they implemented buying your guns from the buy station, it's the most stupidest thing ever. The most stupidest thing ever. I feel like you should be able to. I don't think it should be a thing. Just getting your guns, because it's so stupid. It's like, oh, um, the floor loot's trash, so you just go buy your pre-made gun for like $3,000 or 6K or whatever it is, and then you just go around and have a murdering spree. I think that's stupid. Honestly, I don't think loadouts is a big thing, but I will say it is what makes it different from the other BRs. It makes it different from, what's it called, Apex. Makes it different from anything else you could think of. I don't think it's just what you need, honestly. I just really think Call of Duty should go back to its roots and really focus on multiplayer, zombies, campaign, etc., etc. Because honestly, Warzone's just not cutting it out. You're trying to focus on multiplayer, your bread and butter, while focusing on Warzone. Warzone saved Modern Warfare 2019 because Modern Warfare 2019 was going in the rabbit hole. Like, it was going down as the worst Call of Duty ever. And then quarantine happened, and then Warzone dropped, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever." Now, I will say playing Warzone with your friends in quarantine was fun, but once again, playing that solo was terrible, like the worst idea you could ever have. But once again, it's just an opinion. Some people played it all night long. Some other people didn't. But I think it's kind of time to let it die out. And I don't mean necessarily die out, but I mean like they should honestly like make it another standalone thing where like they have like their own team that focuses on the game, that focuses on small updates, that focuses on stuff like that. Because I've played Apex. For a very long time I played it competitively, and for a battle royale game, you kind of really need constant live service essentially. I mean, Call of Duty does give that, but not enough. It's really not enough. They need way more, and it's not enough. Um, but honestly, I think it's time for Warzone to go, man. It's all the same stuff. Superiors, it's been like that since the Superior came out. It's been literally, I think, like a year now since the Superior been out, and people still run around with the Superior. Um, Everyone be like, "Oh, Black Ops 6 guns are bad, or they're just not as fun." The Black Ops 6 guns are fun. You guys just are stuck in the past. And I think it's kind of funny how people get mad at the game being a cash grab when Call of Duty's been a cash grab for a very long time. Now, the only difference you could just say is that there's more stuff to buy. And I'm going to be very, 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 very honest when I say this with you guys. It's Fortnite's fault. When Fortnite was like the first game to drop the battle pass, it like changed gaming forever. Oh, $10, you get 100 tiers with all this stuff. And you're like, cool, let's do it. Then they started dropping skins, and they saw how much money they were making. So other games start doing it. Oh, you're putting skins in the game and you're getting this much money? All right, bet, we're going to do it too. Start doing it all the time, start making money. Now I can't think of a single game that doesn't have a battle pass. Besides like single player games. Single player games probably don't have a battle pass, but I could be wrong. The last single player game I played doesn't have a battle pass. Actually, it does, which was Need for Speed. And Need for Speed has a battle pass. Like, this stuff is like so stupid. And it's genuinely Fortnite's fault. Everything's a cash grab. Not only in video games, but in real life too. Everything's a cash grab. And I think it's just like something kind of just gotta deal with. It really does suck, honestly. I'm pissed myself because it's so stupid. Can't even like enjoy a game without you loading up and it's prompting you to buy something. It's so stupid. Like, bro, I just want to play the game. But genuinely, and to close up this video a little bit, it's just me saying that Warzone needs to be gone. And the main focus needs to be multiplayer, multiplayer. War, zombies, campaign. That's the main thing. And then like after that's good and successful, then you can like work on Warzone or have a separate team that works on just the new Call of Duty multiplayer, zombies, campaign, or not even zombies. If they bring back DMZ, or if they bring like if they do their own spin-off on zombies like the Exo Zombies or what Ghost did, bring that stuff back, man. That is what upholds Call of Duty. Because I'm not gonna lie, Ghost was one of my favorite Call of Duties. Black Ops 3 is my all-time favorite, but Ghost was one of my favorite. I probably think like my second or third favorite. Gunplay was fun. Okay, that game was a cash grab when it comes to like the DLCs and like the packs and stuff like that. Like, bro, you're telling me that you gave me a gun that was a SMG that transformed into an AR, and you gave me a gun that was an AR that can also be used as a sniper. That was badass. And then you have the maps that give you that turn you into, what was it? Michael Myers? No, it wasn't Mike. Yeah, it was Michael Myers in the Predator. Like stuff like that used to make the game fun. They don't do that no more because everything's Warzone-ified, BR-ified. Like BR just needs to be gone, honestly. And it's all because of Fortnite. And I'm not gonna lie, this cash grab BS is all Fortnite's fault. All Fortnite's fault. So, I mean, it is what it is. But that's just my opinion on everything. All you guys got your own opinions. You're entitled to whatever you want to say. Everyone's going to disagree. It's just the way how life is. But I just want to give my own spin on it since everyone's talking about it, because why not? And I am an avid Warzone hater. I say this with my friends all the time. I even posted on Twitter here earlier, if I can get to it. Literally posted right here. Please let Warzone die. Like, please let it die. Because it needs to die. It really does. It's terrible. It needs to be gone. It needs to be gone. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. It's a little bit of a long one, but just basically sums up everything that's going on right now. But you guys should like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know why talking is really bad for me today, but yeah, if you guys like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I'll put it on the screen because I would like to be streaming later. Probably gonna be playing some ranked, maybe getting to Crimson again. Maybe grinding for Erie. Who knows? I mean, I got some extra days, so I might as well try to grind for Erie now. But other than that, you guys have a blessed day. Love y'all.